Man, focus. Bang, son. All right. Good morning. All right. Hello. Hello. How are you? All right. What else? Oh, yay. What's up, guys? Good morning. Hey, I told you yesterday that I would stream at night. I went to bed at 8:30 p.m. I was so tired. I was so tired. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I apologize. You didn't miss nothing. Rise and shine, Div. Rise and shine. Benjamin, good morning. Jonathan, good morning. Carmen, what it do, y'all? Rise and grind. Amen. I'm about to go lift after this. Today, today's lift is very serious, okay? Because today's lift is my dog's drinking water only when I start streaming. So fitting. If you guys can hear that. Tell you what today's lift is, boys and girls. Very important. Very important. All right, I have chin ups, sumo deadlifts, bent over flies, barbell curls, squats, lower back machine, and donkey calf machine. The donkey calf is where you're kind of standing up, but you're sitting down and you push your own body weight up. So, looking to make some gains today. I'm losing weight, man, but I'm eating a fucking ton. It's crazy. It's crazy. All right, so I told you guys live on Twitter. Yeah, I'm deadlifting today too, Div. Got to get that. I do a lot of this with, like that. Best part about deadlifts, guys, is it takes you from doing this to doing that. Get your spine right. Um, Especially if you're trading all day or at a computer all day or at a desk. You need to be doing lumbar extensions. Basically, stick your gut out as far as you can, and you need to be doing deadlifts. It's almost life or death. Did you guys know? I just learned this, and I've been intermittent fasting for a while now. I don't eat until I wake up at like 6 a.m. and I won't eat for 6 or 7 hours. So I'll go typically first meal to dinner. I'll eat 2 meals, and then I'll have 16 hours of a fast in between every day. So I won't eat until like noon or 1 Eastern time. Did you know that intermittent fasting, like that with a 16-hour window, can lower your chance of cancer by 40% over the course of your life, and cardiovascular diseases? I mean, that's crazy. All right. Yes, Austin, you got me this shirt. I'm glad you checked it out, buddy. Thank you for getting me this shirt. Go Browns. We fired 2 coaches yesterday. All sorts of shit's going on. And thank you for the shirt. I love it. Fits great. Yeah. So I wanted to read you guys a short poem that I wrote. It's very important to me. And I thought, yeah, Div, that's awesome, man. But I thought I would share with you guys the short poem because I think that, every day, I'm talking to you guys, I'm interacting with you guys, I'm letting you guys into my life. And I think it's very important that I share this with you. This is a part of me. So here we go. You ready? This is a short poem about lazy Sundays. The couch is so comfy, I may never leave. I know this is wrong, but I can't believe. The pillows, the cushions, it all feels so right. I just need someone to turn off the light and get me some water, ice cream, and Doritos. I also would like some flamin' hot Cheetos. Diabetes is coming if I don't change my ways, but damn it, I love being lazy on Sundays. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Man, I'm bringing a tear to my eye. That doesn't get you to like the video. I don't know what the hell will. Really, honestly. Why am I here? Why am I here? In the comments, guys, in the chat, let me know if that's a 1-star, 2-star, 3-star, 4-star, or a 5-star poem. I need to know. We're gonna get going today. Thank you, Carmen. This will be crypto compendium is what I'm calling today. All right, which means we're gonna do everything. We're gonna look at everything. Oh, Austin, thank you. I hope that hit you deep in your feels, fam. I'm gonna look at 3 coins: Bitcoin, Litecoin, and Poly. Okay, and then you're gonna tell me what the hell that you want me to look at. Thank you, Perfect Spring. We've all been there, okay? Your sense of humor is what keeps us going. 4 stars. 4 stars, all right. All right. Hey, 4 stars, man, that's 80%. You can do a lot in life with getting 80 out of 100. C's get degrees, first off. Okay, I don't know if anybody told you that, but C's get degrees. At least where I went to college. All right. You guys got to let me know what coins you want to look at. We're going to look at BTC, ETH, and Poly. And then after that, I'm your bitch. Okay? It's the best way to look at it. I'm your little chart slave. And that's just how it is today, okay? So, those who are here will benefit the most. I have not eaten, but I would love some buttered toast. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I've got the bug. I've got the poetry bug. Have you guys ever dipped buttered toast in hot chocolate? Like Swiss Miss hot chocolate? Oh, sushi lover. 5 stars? 5 stars? I'm averaging a 4.5 out of 5. That's 90%. Okay, that's an A minus. It's an A minus. I'm an A minus student right now. All right. You guys gotta let me know in the chat what coins you want to look at. We're gonna get going. My antivirus was updated successfully. Can't crack this code. Everything's going well right now. I'm probably gonna pull my back out at the gym. All right, let's get my ugly mug minimized for maximum flavor, and let's go. Where's my shirt? There's my shirt. All right. Here we go. Let's look at Bitcoin. Oh my God. Like, when you guys see that Bitcoin dropped like 150 bucks, 190, something like that. Yesterday's high was 64.15.50, and then yesterday's low was 62.09. So that's $206, $205.50. And you're like, oh my God, everything's dying. No, everything's not dying, okay? Everything's not dying, Randy, and I'll tell you why. First off, as we always do, no, that's red. You stop it. Shorts are declining. Shorts are rising. Longs are declining. In 2009, I wish I got into Bitcoin mining. Holy shit. Oh, I should get paid for this. There are now 10,037 point, yeah, 0.44 shorts more. 10,000 more shorts than longs. 10,337. Yeah, wow. So 10,300 more shorts than longs. Shorts could climb here. I mean, if you guys, I love looking at this because I love charting things that aren't like TA based because it always works. You guys look at like this support turn resistance right there, resistance, support, resistance. I mean, we could come back up to 35,500-ish shorts and then come back down. Shorts are still controlling the market. The great thing about that is that they have to buy back in to exit their positions. So just keep an eye on it. Okay. So here's why Bitcoin has not died. RSI is like, see, this is the thing. RSI on TradingView, it looks so good down there, and then you, oh man, that's nice, right? And then you double click it, and no, it happens not to be so perfect. Something like that. Something like that. All it did was bounce off resistance and come back down, and it'll probably find support around 35 and then go sideways and figure it out. Okay. Does that make sense? Probably makes more sense if I extend it out here. Let me, oh. There we go. Up top. So those little tools don't get in the way. See that? Does that make sense? It's just a big sideways triangle. And it's about to bounce off support. Things are getting serious here, fam. All right? Like, here's the range that we have on Bitcoin. It's your little short-term trend line. It should ride this right now. Okay? I have longs at like 6,100-ish. I'll long 6,000 again. I'll even long 5,800 again. Like, there's a serious floor here that it's going to be hard for Bitcoin to break its support of its previous lows all the way back from the beginning of the year. And if it does, it's in for probably 4,300-ish, just to be honest with you. It'll bounce off 5,000 first, and then look, I mean, there's tons of room to play volatility back here. There's tons of room to play volatility back here. This is such a tightened time. You don't have to feel like you have to make a trade if you don't have to make a trade, okay? Because these are times of, oh, I should have bought that, and these are all the times of these are also times of why the fuck did I buy that? So if you guys tighten up and you're not comfortable trading this, it's no problem. It's no problem. It's no problem. I mean, until the beginning of December, this doesn't have to resolve itself, okay? And just remember that this trend line is here to catch it if it falls. No, but seriously, this trend line is this long-term trend line's here, and it's right below and intersects with this support right here. So there's 3 levels of support right here that, man, shorts are over leveraged here. Macro, if it does break down, you know, that's where your 3K guys are coming in. It's going to take a few levels to get to 3K if it does decide to do that. But I just don't see it, man. There's so much support right here. There's so much support right here. Back starts trading December 12th. This technically reconciles December 5th on the trend line. The short-term trend support is December 2nd, and then backed happens the 12th. I imagine there'll probably be some sort of buy the rumor, potentially sell the news for that. It's flat right now, guys. And especially after periods of very heightened lack of a very heightened lack of volatility. So like no volatility at all. A $206 move can seem like the end of the world, like we're going down, especially after you've emotionally gone through all this pain back here and this, and you're just like, what the fuck? But keep it relative. Just zoom out. And the daily chart says we're just still ranging. Nothing's happened. Nothing's happened. Now, if we look at Ethereum, obviously Ethereum hasn't really been a proxy for alts lately because alts have been pumping and Ethereum hasn't done shit, okay? It hasn't done anything. So I would almost rather ETH USD go on Ethereum on an exchange that we haven't charted yet. Okay. Bitstamp didn't start until September of last year on Ethereum. Oh, fuck all that noise. What's one I know I haven't done? Okay, coin. Here we go. Yeah. Really? I need a longer one. How about Poloniex? There's a premium there. Kraken? Oh, I already have that, don't I? I don't want to delete my current Ethereum chart. Here, we'll do Kraken. So Ethereum bounced off of our first level perfectly. It still has, and this was the top of this range to the bottom of the wick off of it. If it breaks down here, guys, 128 to 130 is on the way, in my opinion. But if we zoom in, what's really happening here? Well, there's a couple coins like this that have done this here. There's a lot of coins. And we'll zoom in so we can get this perfect. It closed below the short-term trend support. Is it below the 618 of the entire move? Yes, it is. Not looking good. And especially not looking good because if I zoom in on the 15-minute and I hit volume, there's no volume. And this is across the board, guys. There's no buying volume here. There's no buying volume. If I get a chance to short the 15-minute 200 moving average near 198, I'll do it. And to go towards the hourly, the 1 hour 50 moving average, basically. I'll do it. The 1 hour 200 moving average near $200 would be nice to short. It's just, and you can do these, just quick flip them. I'm not buying. I'm not longing ETH here. I called ETH longs when it was like $200 to enter up to 201 to give everybody a chance to enter. And then we got out at 230. So from the highest entry point, it was a 70-cent loss, like nothing big. But it's just looking weak. It needs to bounce here and prove to me that it can bounce. But like if you zoom back out to even the 4-hour chart, I mean, this gives you a little more room off the wick. The hourly and day wicks can be completely different. Move this down here and then we'll zoom back in. It's just holding 4-hour support. Man, if I get a chance to short the 4-hour 200 moving average, 209, yeah, that's probably a good idea. Where would that have really proven you wrong? if you would have short the 4-hour 200 moving average all the way down, you wouldn't have been wrong since April. Because you just put the stop above the previous range's high and let the downtrend do its thing. I had a lot of hope for ETH, man, but you know, ETH is just showing a lot of weakness across the board. I ain't digging it. Now this is probably, well, it is a much larger pattern playing out, something like this. It's got a fucking spike to turn into a bear flag here. Okay? I just don't see it, man. I'm sorry. And you can stay out of ETH if you want. I just short scalping into pumps is probably the move. And by pumps I mean like $10 moves, to be honest. There's just, and it could throw up a higher low here. That's awesome, but it's just low volume. I have no faith in it at the moment. I don't. But I'm not using it as a proxy for alts because alts have been pumping and ETH has been dog shit. So it is what it is. All right, let's look at Poly. All right, so I tweeted last night, Poly should find resistance here at the daily 200 moving average. That's exactly what happened. What's another coin that found resistance at the 200 moving average? Not BAT. I don't know. Very high volume. Buying a pullback to the daily 20 EMA may not be a bad idea. 2 levels to buy. Like, let's fib this entire, first off, reverse fib extend this drop, and it's gotten denied at this. We'll make it blue. Close back below the 618, right? 382 might be your friend over here. 3820, 3850-ish. 618s go to 382s. This has had so much velocity, though, that buying pullbacks to the right spot should give you a good opportunity to get long and get yourself a quick, 20% or something, 15%. So if we fib this area, the 0.5 breaks trend support, the 618 breaks trend support. This is pretty significant resistance, man. Look, if we go from this range top to bottom, that's the 618, 200 moving average, the 236 of the entire chart top to bottom. And I always tell you guys on the way back up, 236s are bitches. But I think drawing a zone maybe from 40, 50, try to get right in above 4,000. Hey, quit crying. No. You're cute, but I'm not having it. People are allowed to walk their dogs in front of our house, okay? It's not your sidewalk. It's your fire hydrant out there, but it's not your sidewalk. And if the dog peed on your fire hydrant, I'll take you out there to cover it up with your own pee later. Just be patient. Dogs. So daily 20 EMA, 40.50 down to 3,800 is probably where I'd buy this, and just try to get a bounce. Okay. Let's look at the 4-hour Ichimoku cloud. That's giving you, my Tenkan and Kijun backwards? No. It's giving you a flattened Kijun 43. What's the Daily Cloud saying? Flattened Kijun near 36.30. How did ZRX on its, because it was one of the first coins to pump, how did it react to the flattened daily Kijun? It hasn't even gotten there yet. How did it react to the 4-hour? First try, held it. It looks like a jumbled mess to you guys. I know what I'm looking at. I'm just looking for clues. Dailies. This is coming up with this trend line. After its big spike, it didn't react well to the daily 20 EMA. And that's why I'm trying to buy the trend line. Now this is going to offer a good area. This is almost going to act like a pseudo edge-to-edge trade though. So, and I know this is ZRX, guys. I'm trying to look at clues for Poly. What about BAT? Nothing yet. I'm trying to get in at the 618. Right where that flattened Kijun is. And that's just 618 of the current move. It's not 618 of the whole move, which is where the 0.5 is. For those that are wondering, oh, you said the Kijun is a 0.5. I know this is a busy chart. Bear with me. This trend line's all the way down here. This isn't a good proxy. All right. We're going to have to make decisions on our own. I think for a good balance for Poly is going to be between 4050 to 3800 for a bounce. But, you know, this flattened daily Kijun 36 up to 38 is also not a bad area. You could probably play that twice, get the first level and then grab the second level. But all I'm trying to say is this should meet resistance here. Tomorrow's Halloween, thank you. This should meet resistance here. It's just a significant resistance. 236 on the way back up. 618 of this top to this bottom. 200 moving average on the daily. Should pull back. But the volume is very good. So the strength is with the buyers at the moment. GVT might be a good one to look at for this. Holy shit, that volume candle off the 4-hour 200 moving average. Okay. That Kijun propped it up for sure on the daily. And this had a trend line that looked a lot more like Poly's. As you can see, this met resistance at the 236 on the way back up. Let me take this Ichimoku cloud off. Right here, met resistance at the 236 and then continued on. This is basically, if the 200 moving average was down here, this is basically where Poly is at the moment. And buying the daily 20 EMA wouldn't hurt you. So I definitely try to get some there, because if it wants to continue on and make a GVT style run, I'm not buying any more GVT, guys. Or I'm not looking to buy it. Just showing you what I'm looking. Trying to look for other clues that can help me with Poly. All right, let's get to your requests. QNT? How do you pronounce that? You mean ONT? Quant. What is QNT? Is that quant stamp? No, that's QSP. Okay, this is quant. Okay. Yeah, QNT. Nice max supply. Total supply. Hobbit IDEX. It's already pumped 3,000% from the bottom, man. I'm okay on this shit. I'm okay on this. No, I'm not buying that shit. You know, I'd have to imagine the only good place to buy this could be for a bounce off 240K or 24,000. But no, this is already pumped, man. I can't help you on that. I think it'll come back down. Not worth buying at least. QSP. You like the word quant, don't you? Daily 20 EMA. Finding resistance at the 236 on the way back up. That's just from the bottom of this move to the top of this move. If it does move up from here, 1,000 sats will be the next resistance. Right at the 236, I'm not buying here. This is at resistance. I imagine the next spot to buy will be $200 moving average. I'd sit out for now. This is a spot of resistance. We can look at it tomorrow. GVT, it's already pumped. If you look at the day, in bull times, it shouldn't lose the daily 50 at least, and the 20 EMA and the daily 50 are trapped inside the trend line, which I like typically. My only issue here, okay, is resistance that it's met. It's the 0.5 on the way back up. Two areas of significant resistance, 236 and 0.5. Well, 3 because it's 618. But the 0.5 is always a bitch. We'll call this a pseudo 0.5/618 because the wick up above is kind of halfway in between. But one thing I don't like is this dump. Went a little too far for my liking. Okay, so I think this will be a lower high. Come back, test down at maybe 165-ish sats. 165 or 16,500-ish sats. Maybe on this trend line is the next spot I would buy. And I'd also place some bids on this resistance turn support. Resistance here, resistance here, resistance here, here. Should turn as support on the way back down. 236 should act as support as well. I really like that 147 to 150K-ish for a nice spot, for a nice bounce. For a bounce. Okay, that's under the daily 200 moving average. So if it loses the daily 200 moving average and you get a wick down there, I'd only hit it for a bounce. Now, if we fib from bottom to top, that's right above the 618 as well. And this 0.5 fib is that 106 or 16,400-ish area right on the trend line that I'm digging. So I'm digging that. 147, 148 to 100 to 6, or I'm sorry, for this extra digit is fucking me up. It says 21. I don't know what it is. Okay, but 14.7 to 16.4 should be 2 buy spots. Okay. Qtum. Another quant. Daily 50 moving average. If it's going to bounce, this will be the spot. 58K, all the way down to 55K. But it should bounce. It should bounce here at the daily 50 moving average. You would certainly hope once it's regained it and turned the 20 over to 50 and it comes back to test the 50, it should bounce here. What's the volume look like? Probably shit. It is on the way back. That's good. Yeah, man. I think 58K should offer some support. What's the order book look like right there? Let me pull Binance up. No, not BitMEX. Pretty significant. Resistance is made up of two big orders here, and this is all the way down, pretty large. Someone's accumulating in this zone. Yeah, I think 580-ish should be pretty solid. Sprinkle it around this zone. I'm not much of an order book watcher, but if you find your entry and then you want to look at the order book, see if you have any support around there, it's not a bad idea. No, Liz, I haven't heard of that. Just be careful. All right, ARK. Really? Is ARK on Binance? It is. I mean, should get going, man. It looks healthy as shit. It really does. Hmm. I would buy 12.4 down to 12.3, between 12.3 and 12.4 on ARK. I mean, your next macro resistances are going to be 14K, 15.3, and then nothing until 20K, daily 200 moving average. It's pretty significant. ARK's a good project too. But I'd try to buy, 12.3-ish. It has risen 30 to 40% from the bottom. But it does look like it's in a steady uptrend right now. All right, EOS. EOS has fallen out of this little symmetrical triangle. It hasn't made a lower low yet locally, but under 80K on a daily candle close, I'm probably looking to short. Probably looking to short on a daily candle close. My bias will then be looking to find areas to short. Doesn't look great. Looks like shit. This has been a drop on lower volume, but it's still within a horizontal range here, okay? So all is still well, but this little slow little climb it had is over. It's got to find new support now. I want to let it find it on its own. I'm all right on that shit. So ONT looking like hell. It's lost the 886 on the daily close, 26,500 almost. And really, its next support would be 25.1. And then 21.6. Looks like shit. Nothing I can say. Looks like shit. Let me fib this from bottom to top. Is it on the 618? It could be its saving grace. No, it's below them. And even if I go down to this wick right here, it's at this 0.65. I'd stay out. Looks like shit. I would. I'd stay out. Encash. What's Encrash doing? Ooh, it's trying to cross the 50 and the 20 on the daily. Oh. Look at that volume candle. Good God. You'd hope, look at this here, how it came up, went sideways, fell again. You'd hope that that'd be what ONT's trying to do, what Neo was trying to do. Maybe I'd try to buy Encash around 80 to 81 sats. Its next resistance, if it can close a daily over 97, we'll call it 100. Its next resistance is really like 126. Okay? And then after that, it'll be 177, and we'll call it 200. But make no mistake, below 69 on a daily candle close, going lower. The risk reward is there in that trade. You have to be willing to lose 20%. Ian Bellina, not a fan. Elf. Point of maximum financial opportunity. Daily candle close below 4,800 sats. I'm out. I'd be out. I'm not in. It was looking good because if you look at this volume, bang, son. So this would be the point to buy. This would be the point to buy. 54K, 54 would be your first. 65 would be your second. And then about 8K, and then 8,800 be your spots for ELF. Daily stop below 4,800 sats. LRC. Man, you guys are deep in the shit coins. Are these bags you guys have? Are you trading this shit? This is loop ring, right? Yeah, this would be a spot to buy it. Stop out on a daily close below 15. Targets are like 19, obviously 2000, 23, and then like 32, and then 4,000. Even if it goes lower here, it could be put in an inverse head and shoulder. So I'd probably put the stop below, and that's the problem. You gotta put it below 13. I'm not willing to do that. I'd rather put it below 15, and then whatever happens, happens. Is the volume there? Yes. This would be the spot to buy. Take profits on the way up. OST. It's a little ahead here. Volume. Check. Looks like it wants to go. Looks like it wants to go, man. It's right at the 0.5 fib. Stop out under 700 on a daily candle close. But then you have your daily 50 moving average. So maybe a daily candle close under the 50 moving average on the daily. I would stop out of, but like and try to buy. Go down to the 4 hour. Try to buy the 4 hour 50 moving average. Only thing is, I don't like this flattened 200 moving average. It could be trendless right now and going sideways. So I don't know. I think you can buy other things with a better, because it's kind of at resistance right now. I think you can buy other things with a better risk reward. It doesn't look bad. I think buying other things is a better idea. DNT, keep buying the daily 20 EMA. Buy the daily 50 moving average if you can. First resistance is really 580. It's being held down by this. But it's going to come to a head soon. Doesn't technically have to until Christmas time, but is there volume? Is DNT on Binance? There's some volume. It's not perfect. It's not great. RAQ? Is that Request Network? You guys are deep in the shit coins. Holy fucking hell. This will be the spot to buy. Stop on a daily close below 700, I'd call it. The target here is really, oh man. Oh. Daily 200 moving average, 1270. But much more, in my opinion. It could go a lot higher. Is there volume? Yes, there's a lot of bear volume. Might stop out. Be careful. Nano. So at that 618, this will be the spot to buy. Close below a daily close. Daily candle close would be a stop below 29.5. On a daily candle close, that's where you stop out. It's been falling on very low volume, guys. Heavy resistance. You might have to stop out on this one, but risk reward's there. First target's 39. Well, first targets I deleverage at 3 spots. Okay, the daily 50, 32 at 32.6, the 0.5 fib at 34.7, and the 382 at 39.9. That's where I deleverage. I deleverage a little bit more. Maybe sell 10% at all of these. At the daily 200 moving average, 43, 236, 46, and after that it'll go higher. Okay. If it closes below 29.5 on a daily, I mean 22.1 is next, 786. I don't like buying micro 786s, so just be careful. Know where you're wrong. That's the important thing. VIA. I don't have VIA on here? Daily 20 EMA. That's all you need to know. Buy the daily 20 EMA. Okay? Daily 20 EMA. Buy that. That's where I'd buy. I mean, I would personally make 14.5 the first target. Right before. And then 200 moving average at 16.2, 16. It looks good. Daily 20 EMA looks prime for some buying. Wax. This would be the spot to buy. I'd almost much rather buy the daily 50 moving average though, to be honest with you. Like 1070, 1080. That's where I'd rather buy. I don't know if I mean this could be a spot to buy. Resistance turn support, daily 20 EMA. I'd rather buy this resistance of this range turn support right near 1080 in the daily 50 moving average. Gives me a better risk reward because I know I'm wrong on a daily candle close below 960. I don't have to lose 30% buying right now, you know, if I'm wrong. Lisk? No. It's back at triple bottom lows. This be the spot to buy. Daily candle close below 40K. You're out. Good luck. Just take profit at horizontal resistances on the way up. ICX needs to bounce here. VeChain. Look, it's tried to hold this 166, and it has every single day. Closed right at yesterday. If it closes below 166 today, 138's on the way. IMO, in my opinion. ADA, it also broke its trend line, just like EOS did. I'm good. Aeon, it's going sideways. Daily candle closed below 56. 560 or 580, I'm sorry. Fuel's coming up on resistance. What you gonna do, Fawn? It's a lot of volume. This be spot to buy KMD. Stop below 20K. Next place to buy it would be the daily 50 moving average at 18K. Knowles hasn't stopped out yet. I haven't had a daily candle close below 16.4. OMG's got to get going. Power loss of 618 in the trend line. I'm okay on that shit. Yikes. Next up is 2260. The 786. I don't know if that'll hold. Maybe this horizontal will catch it. Poe. That looks like it has daily bear div written all over it. Yes, it does. Lower high on RSI, higher high close on price right at the 236 of this prior move. No thanks. Probably should come back down now. Strat daily 20 EMA. Should bounce here. What's it going to be, sub? Volume isn't great, but a stop below 15.8 on a daily close is great. Great place to get out. Tron. Daily 50 moving average, just be the spot to buy. Candle close below 340. Well, hold up. Running the 0.5 fib in the daily 50 moving average, yeah. I'd stop out below 340. This wouldn't be a bad spot to long, guys. 390 would be the first spot of resistance. It's great risk reward. Juan. Is this giving us a better trend line? No, it's not. Whatever. I'm not buying it. Not buying WTC. Has cleared resistance, actually. But no, it hasn't. 0.5. Bounce to the 786. The next resistance is the 382 at 61. Wabi playing that daily 20 EMA perfectly. Where's the 236 at of this move? And that resistance there, as it always does, at 53. In this horizontal area right here, support turn resistance. I'd rather buy this trend line and the 50 moving average on the daily. I don't think it'll go higher. NEM, looking like it wants to break down. This will be the spot to buy. Daily candle close below 13.4 is your stop. Ripple, still doing his thing at the daily 50. I mean, nothing to do here. It's above the 0.5 fib. I mean, what's Zcoin doing? Coming back. Daily 20 MA might be a good spot to buy. ZIL, still doing his thing. It's still in it. Daily 50 moving average. Verge. Looks like shit. Looks like it's rolling over. Wants to go lower. Napixis. What's it gonna be, Napixis? I know you want to pump, bitch. When are you gonna pump for daddy? Huh? When's it gonna be, boy? 23 be the spot to buy if you can. What's it gonna be, boy? Boy. About to buy like even more than Pixis. Hot. Glad we got out of that when we did. Sky. Looks like shit. Nas. Better get going. Not good. No bueno. No bueno. Theta. Oh, very bueno. Very bueno. Daddy likey. Yeah. I'm so sorry I subject you guys to this kind of terror on a daily basis. Stop out below 1300 on a daily candle close. This bitch looks good. It looked good. Hold up. I must use surgical precision. 618 bounce is at 382. It's at the 0.5 now. It's back above the 0.5. I don't think it's a bad spot to buy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, boy. Look good. Look good. Look good. I'm buying some theta with a stop below 13. What's it? Moeda. Loyalty points. The dumbest name I've ever heard in my life. It's coming to our buy zone around 15K. Have at it, boys and girls. The girls can have at it too. What is TNT? Cause I'm TNT, hook dynamite. Sandwich between the daily 20 or daily 200 moving average. I'm all right. And I win the fight. Don't buy go until like 860, please, for your sake. Loom. No. Daily 50 moving average, yes. What's Syscoin doing? Daily 50 moving average, yes. AirSwap? No. Congratulations for AirSwap holders. This is why you buy the daily 50 moving average, motherfuckers. I say that with a lot of love. Damn you, bat. You dick. All right. I'm leaving. I love you guys. What else? Like the video, please. It's a lot of coins. It's our crypto compendium for the day. And I also hope that you enjoyed my poetry. You know? But I'm going to buy some Theta. I'm going to buy some shit on the daily 50 moving average. And get a little bounce. So, be good.